Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're moving from what to trade to when to trade. We're diving into ICT Session Theory and Killzones. This is all about understanding that while the market is open 24 hours, the big moves only happen at specific times, and if you're not trading during those windows, you're missing the best opportunities. Let's start with the core idea. The Forex market runs 24 hours a day, but the real money, the institutional order flow, isn't active all the time. It's concentrated in specific windows we call sessions. Understanding when these players are active is absolutely crucial to anticipating volatility and catching the big moves. The three major sessions we focus on are the Asian, London, and New York sessions. Here are the key times in GMT. Asian session runs from about 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. London session kicks off at 7 a.m. and runs till about 11 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. New York session starts at 12 p.m. and goes until 5 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Now, remember to adjust these for your own local time zone, especially if you're in the US and using EST. So, what are Killzones? These aren't the entire session. A Killzone is a specific, high-probability window within a session when institutional algorithms are most active. It's the sweet spot for placing your trades. Let's break down each session, starting with Asia. The Asian session is typically low volatility. It's often range-bound. But don't be fooled, its main purpose isn't to make big moves. Its purpose is to establish a range and build up liquidity pools above and below that range. It sets the stage for the London session to come in and make a play. During the Asian Killzone, you'll often see accumulation and false breakouts. The big players are building their positions quietly, preparing for the volatility to come. Think of Asia as the calm before the storm. And then London opens. This is where the action really begins. The London session brings the highest volatility of the day. This is when true institutional order flow kicks in, and it's very common for the daily high or low to be formed here. The London Killzone is all about manipulation. Price will often sweep the highs or lows created during the Asian range, grabbing all that liquidity, before making a strong, decisive move in the opposite direction. This is where you'll see those beautiful fair value gaps and displacements form. The bias for the entire day is often set here. Next up, New York comes online. There's a key 1-hour overlap between London and New York from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, which creates a massive surge in liquidity. The New York Killzone, particularly around the open, is all about reaction. Price will either continue the momentum from London, or it will reverse. This is heavily influenced by U.S. economic data releases. So, you need to be aware of the news calendar. This brings us to a critical point: session overlaps. The London-New York overlap is the most liquid and volatile period of the entire trading day. This is when you get the strongest, cleanest trends. It's prime trading time. You can think of the daily cycle like this: Asia defines the range. London expands the range. New York either continues or reverses that expansion. Understanding this flow helps you understand the market's narrative for the day. Now, this is important. While we often talk about Forex, these sessions and Killzones are just as crucial for trading indices like the S&P 500 or the Dow Jones. The slide shows a specific Killzone schedule for indices in New York local time, which is EST. Let's break it down. The Asia range is established overnight, from 8 p.m. to midnight. We have the midnight open around midnight. Then the London open Killzone from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. For the New York session, we have the New York AM Killzone from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. This is when the U.S. market opens and is incredibly active. There's often a lull during the New York lunch hour from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Activity picks up again in the New York PM Killzone from 1:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. And finally, we have the power hour from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., which often sees a final surge of volume and movement. The real power comes from combining these Killzones with liquidity pools. The highs and lows from one session become the targets for the next. The golden rule is confluence. The best setups occur when a Killzone aligns with sentiment, a key liquidity pool, a fair value gap, and a shift in market structure. Don't just trade because it's a certain time, trade because the time aligns with the price action. To reiterate, the best setups align both time and structure. Avoid trading outside these key hours. Confluence with other ICT concepts like sentiment, FVGs, and order blocks is what gives you a real edge. A quick but crucial warning: daylight saving time. Session times shift by 1 hour depending on the time of year. London moves to GMT +1, and New York to GMT -4, which also shifts the indices Killzones. Always double check your broker's time against your local time to make sure you're not an hour early or late. So, some practical tips: focus on the instruments most active in each session, Euro to US dollar for London and New York, and of course, the US indices during their specific New York Killzones. Avoid trading right before a major session opens, wait for the volatility to kick in. And remember, while the Asian high and low are important, don't ignore bigger liquidity pools like the previous day's high or low. Common mistakes? Trading outside the kill zones, ignoring the liquidity structure altogether, and forgetting about DST. Don't make these errors. To summarize, Asian session, setup and range formation. London session, expansion and manipulation. New York session, reaction and continuation. By aligning your trading with these sessions and their kill zones, whether in Forex or indices, you're no longer fighting the market. You're trading in sync with the institutional order flow that drives it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.